Okay, so here's the deal. I originally tried to make this video back in September or October of last year, and it was going to be an introduction to a writing project that I want to start. Now the video, I had good intentions for that. I thought, you know, it's gonna be really fun to put together. I'll do nice editing for it. And then because the scope of that video was a little larger than what I felt like doing on any given day, I just kept putting it off and putting it off. And because I put the video off, I put the actual project off. So here we are, what is it? October, November, December, January, February. About 4 or 5 months later, and this video has not been made, and the project has not been started. So I said, you know what, enough's enough. That's how I said it, enough's enough. And I'm making the video, and I'm starting the project. It's happening. But yeah, making the video like turned into just, I think, an excuse to not start my writing project, because I was like, well, I can't start the writing before I make the video introducing the writing, which is not true. I could have done that, and I didn't. So here we are now. So I'm just gonna throw this bad boy together. So this video is going to be not perfect, but finished. And that is going to be the motto for my writing project. I think, like, they're not going to be perfect stories. They're not going to be perfect pieces of fiction, but they're going to be finished. And that's something to celebrate. So yes, so this project is called Project 27 because I decided to do it right after I turned 27. And that's as much thought into the name as I gave it. And I have here the script that I made for the original video I was gonna make, where I'm explaining why I'm doing this project. The gist is that for many years I've been like fantasizing about writing stories and getting back into writing as a hobby, and maybe even like professionally, and I've been wanting to do that, but I just haven't been doing it. I've just been putting it off, and I'll get like that hit of satisfaction from fantasizing about doing it, and like that was like enough. Like, oh, wouldn't it be really nice if today I like sat down and I wrote about this, and that was it. That was as far as it got. I like stopped there because my brain was like, yeah, that would be nice. Here's a little bit of serotonin or whatever. And then I'd be like, that was nice serotonin. All right, let's go back to watching YouTube. I even have that in here. Instead of writing stories, I'm just fantasizing about writing stories. And the crumbs of serotonin I get from doing that has been enough to feed the creative beast inside me for some time, but not anymore. The beast is hungry. I need to actually write or it doesn't count. Which, as my script says, brings us here. So this project is a solution to that problem of just like either only kind of thinking about writing and not really doing it, or actually starting to write something, like doing a quick little paragraph of a story I want to write and then just leaving that to rot in my Google Drive or my notes app. So the solution to this would be to just start writing. But I've proven that I cannot just do that. I need an actual goal, or else it's not gonna happen. I can't just have like a nebulous idea of, you know, starting a writing journey or whatever you want to call it. I need to actually set a goal, because then, you know, I have something to hold me accountable. So that's what this project is. It's a set of goals over the course of a year that I hope to reach. The very first one being to finish a story in 30 days. I don't know how that sounds to you, but to me, that's an achievement, because I haven't done that in years, since like I had assignments at school. Yeah, that's what I was saying there. I'm just giving you the cliff notes, you know. So finish story in 30 days, that's the first milestone. That's what I called them in my script. The second milestone I believe it's to submit a story to like some kind of publication. It's been so long. Oh, three short stories submitted to publications within 4 months. That seems a little hard, doesn't it? I don't know about that one. And the last milestone is to be published within a year. Ooh. Now, I don't know if I would call these realistic goals. They are just simply goals. And not every goal has to be realistic, right? I mean, for each of these milestones, I set a few conditions to let me know that I've actually completed, that particular goal. So for the first one, which is just completing a story within a month, it has to be at least 10 pages or 4,000 words approximately, and it has to be read by someone else who can give objective feedback on it. When I was coming up with this idea, this project, for that condition to be met, I was thinking that I would go to a local bookstore that has a writing group and like let them read it, which sounds unpleasant to be honest with you. Not because I'm like, oh, what are they gonna think? But because it means that I have to like go to a writer's group and like talk to, how writers are kind of insufferable. They're just a little bit like, maybe other people don't think that, which is why I kind of feel embarrassed even like referring to myself as a writer, because I just, I have an image of just someone who's just like, and I just love the way they use that metaphor to like, but that's the idea. That's the goal. I don't know if I'll actually do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not know that I'm actually gonna do that. Okay, this is not I'm not gonna lie in this video. It's, if I even finish a story, that's enough, really. But I set these additional conditions just to kind of make it a little bit more exciting, a little bit more challenging, maybe inspire me to actually go, talk to people. But writers, they're just, and then the last condition is just that I'm happy with the finished product. I don't want to just finish something like, and it reads like a first draft. I want to like read it and be like, oh, I kind of ate that up. So those are the conditions and they're basically the same for all 3 of my milestones. Again, that second one, that workshopping one, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So that's the gist of the project. Like, in this original script, I wrote a lot more that I was gonna say, but I just don't think it's worth it. I don't really feel like memorizing this to try to like, make it, okay guys, today I'm gonna do. It's just, that's just not really my personality. So I'm not gonna like fake it. So I had a lot more I wanted to say, but it's not important. You've gotten all the real important information. And I think honestly, trying to like do that type of video, it's just a little bit above my pay grade at this point, and that's why I was putting it off, because I just didn't have like the energy to be like, okay, and the first milestone I want to like it. That's just it. That's a lot of energy. And I just started a new job, so a lot of my energies go into that. So I don't have a lot more to spare. So my idea, alongside the actual writing, I wanted to make other types of videos. I plan to make like check-in videos to see how far along I am in each goal. But alongside those, I thought it'd be nice to just make some like write with me's, and then also maybe some like vlog style videos. I don't have a super crystal clear idea of all the things that I want to do. Yeah, writing vlogs. I put it in here. Yeah. Also, as I've proven for the last maybe decade of my life, if left to my own advices, yeah. Can you tell I also kind of stopped reading? If left to my own devices, I won't actually write anything. So the idea of this project is that the project itself will inspire me to actually write, because I want to make these videos about my writing. Hello. Anywho's, that was my mom calling. So I'll be writing. I'll be making videos about where I am in my current milestone, my current goal. And then I also want to make videos that are like write with me's or writing vlogs. And my hope is that having these videos as another kind of side project that I'm working on alongside the actual writing itself will inspire me to keep the writing going. Because otherwise, if it's just me with no kind of accountability or anything, I'm not gonna write anything. Because, and here's the thing, this is kind of a side tangent, but I don't know, maybe you're interested. If you like to write, maybe you'll identify with this or not. I don't have, it's not that I don't have, it's just that it's kind of quiet and easy for me to ignore. I don't really have a loud voice in my head telling me, I need to write. You know, some writers describe it like almost like it's just like a need. Like it's not like it's a need like eating to them. Like it's like they have to do it. They have to write something. That's not really how I have felt. And I think part of that is honestly just there's so many distractions. It's like it's hard to convince myself to write when I could watch a new show or watch something on YouTube. So without something like this, without a project like this, without videos to make, I don't think I would be writing. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to fix. And maybe by writing more, I will tune back into that voice in my head that's like, oh, it would be really nice to write something. Because I used to write when I was younger. I would just write little stories on the computer, on the house computer, the family computer. I don't even know how much time I spent doing that, but I spent a lot of time doing that. I have so many memories of just being on the computer. I guess probably for hours, just writing stories, and for no reason, just doing it, just for funsies. I also spent a lot of time playing Club Penguin. The ratio, I don't know, but I do know that at least I was writing. So if 11-year-old Maya can do it, I'm sure 27-year-old Maya can do it too. I believe in 27-year-old Maya. I really do. And I like making videos. It's like fun. Why did I say that like that? I like making videos. It's like fun. It is though. It's fun. So I think it's like a nice kind of balance to hobbies that I enjoy, and they're gonna kind of encourage each other. A nice little synergy, And that's pretty much all I have to say. Look, that's the end of my little document here. That's it. I said I'll try to get my first writing log out within the first 7 or 14 days. That's too funny. I have to see when I made this. When was this last edited? Within the first 7 to 14 days, I wanted to get a writing vlog out. I wrote that on December 8th of 2024. It's February 12th, so it's, a few more weeks than I planned, but hey, that's showbiz. But that's it. That's it for this video. That's all I really wanted to say. It's just a nice, quick little introduction. I'm just looking at my little notes that I made on my script here. You can see how I was so like, oh yeah, this video is gonna be awesome. Like I had all these shots that I had planned out. But that's in the past. I live in the present. It's not gonna happen that way. But that's it. That is it for this video. I hope this was a good enough introduction to give you an idea of what I'm gonna be doing in the coming months and weeks. A little side benefit to doing these videos is that hopefully they'll make me better at speaking. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to say. If I do, I'm just gonna put it in after. If there's anything you want to add, Editing Maya, please now take the time to do so.
Thank you so much. That was great.
That is it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be working on I've already started I've already started writing a story that I think is going to be the first story I'm going to try to finish. You know, I'm trying to get into the writer mindset, the writer way of thinking, the writer way of living. I have a book on my desk that's been collecting dust right here. It's called Right Away by Elizabeth George. Haven't read a single page. It's been on my desk probably since like September at least. You know, it's been on my desk for maybe half a year. Have not read it, along with, let's see, what other book up here haven't I read? This one. I haven't finished this. I have already read it. I already knew this one from an audiobook, but it's Shirley Jackson, The Library of Other Stories. Haven't read this one, the most important one, Atomic Habits. I've started it. I've only gotten like maybe 50 pages in or something. Anyway, that's just a little book tour. I have a bunch more in my closet. These are just the ones that are on the desk for now. Why did I even mention that? Oh yeah, getting into the writer's kind of mindset. So I've been buying books like that. I bought a notebook to keep in my car that I've been using. Like if I get to work early for, 10 or 15 minutes, I'll like write something in there just to kind of get the juices flowing again. I do consider myself a creative person, and so it's nice to actually be creative. So I'm hoping, maybe I'll be showing you things like that. Me kind of trying to get into the writing lifestyle.
Whatever that means.
I do have a full-time job. Woo! Let's hear it. So I don't have just like all day, every day to write. So, finding those little opportunities and setting aside time to do it, I think is going to be a big part of the first few videos that I make and seeing how that goes. But anyway, I don't want this video to be too long, so that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you for watching. I hope you watch the next one. And I am trying to become a YouTuber full time. No, thank you for watching, and maybe I'll do what I said in this script. Maybe in the next week or two, I'll have another video out. Hopefully do something that's a bit more vlog style, a little bit more involved, a little bit more interesting to watch. That is it. I'll see you then. Bye.